Hello and welcome to some info on the Holistic Wellness Coaching Academy and our main accredited certification, the Holistic Gut Practitioner. If you are watching this video, chances are you have some questions about our program. Maybe you are an aspiring coach, maybe you are a current coach looking to expand your credentials and knowledge and skill set. But either way, I'm going to give you guys a brief explanation of how we train, how our academy is different, and what you can do with what we're teaching, and then you can figure out if it's for you. So I'm Coach Britt. I'm the founding educator and lead coach, development coach for the Holistic Wellness Coaching Academy. I am the author of Buddha Belly, a mind, body, soul approach to health, starting with your gut. And a lot of this program was inspired by the writing of that book, and we've now expanded from our start, where we started as just a gut health program, an educational program that was meant to assess or assist current coaches and professionals and expand on their knowledge in the gut health arena. Because 5 years ago it was pretty lacking at that time. We then, over the years, we've evolved into a full dynamic coach training program where we can literally train a brand new inexperienced coach, or we can train those who have been doing this a long time. So I want to give you guys a little brief about this. We're different than other schools, and what you're going to find is that each school kind of has their own thing. And so while you're evaluating this process and whether or not adding this education, this credential is for you, or where to start if you're a brand new coach, I'm going to give you some good information on how to do that. I'm going to tell you who we are and what we do, and you can decide if it's for you. Okay, so our motto here, our mission statement at the Holistic Wellness Coaching Academy is to educate and empower and train successful coaches. We don't just want more coaches. We don't just want more enrollees in large numbers. We want our coaches to have dynamic skill sets to not only be well educated in cutting edge knowledge in the most impactful areas of nutrition and holistic health that we can find. We also want them to have the skill sets to coach adequately, to gain and retain clients, and to see success with the people that they're working with. We find that because we started training so many people from other schools, we found that this was a commonly lacking area of a lot of graduate coaches and a lot of people that were out in the field already. So even with our new coaches or our existing coaches, this is the kind of stuff that we pack into our trainings. So if you've seen us before, if you've come across us in the past, you will know that in the past, we had a few different certification options, even though we specialized in the gut health piece of everything. That's the foundation of what we built, and the brain-gut connection. It's the most impactful area to know. It's the most impactful area over all pieces of wellness. It has the most influence over all aspects of health, and that's why we choose to specialize in that area and train in that area. That's how we started. It's what we're passionate about. But because of that, we had a few different certifications. We had the Holistic Health Coach certification, the stress and mindset strategy as well, to kind of tailor to those that are going after more of a life coach avenue, or those who are brand new inexperienced coaches who need some of those extra trainings, and to be able to still offer it to people who are already certified, who are adding to what they do. Well, as of 2022, what we have done is we've taken 5 years of information, of feedback, of knowledge, and we've updated our program and gone to one singular certification, and that is our Holistic Gut Practitioner certification. What this did was it took our original gut specialist education, it added the perfect components of coaching strategy, of niche business design and execution, and training in our done-for-you system that our coaches can use literally upon graduation of this program, and it packed it into 13 weeks. And by doing this, we decided that this was the big kahuna course. This was all we needed, and that what we did with the other trainings that we have and the ones that we've added is we've created just ongoing education avenues. So we've lessened the cost of the educational programs. Now they are non-certification programs. There is certification of completion, which acknowledges that you've completed the course, but instead of a certified credentialed course, we have one credentialed course now. So what you'll see is that everyone that comes to us usually wants the same course. So you have two options. If you are an experienced coach and you already have coaching credentials and you were just here for education, then you can furnish those credentials to us and you are able to take the ongoing educational courses if you choose, just any of those that you choose. If you're not a certified coach, or if you are a previously certified coach who really wants that additional training, who wants the gut health knowledge, who wants the advanced education on the brain-biome connection, who wants the more business strategy and tools to get their business off the ground and niche down, who wants the advanced skill set and mindset coaching within that training, then the Holistic Gut Practitioner training is definitely for you. If you're a new coach, this is the perfect place to start. And what you'll see is that we have this main coaching program, and then we offer tracks, so educational tracks that we recommend that you can take. So let's say you're an inexperienced coach and you want to take this program, but you're kind of lacking coaching strategy. Although this is, like I said, we've used some of our top coaching strategy. We've infused that in this training throughout the educational process of it. But if you're brand new, you might need to elaborate a bit on that, in which case you can add the educational training to your course. So you can take the holistic health coaching and add that training to your course. You can just do the course alone, whatever floats your boat. If you're going more of a life coach route, you'll see that we suggest maybe going the stress and mindset strategy training with it. We have the vision business design training, which is really getting your business machine up and going. We have the advanced gut and microbiome testing. This is going to elaborate on what is already an incredible training in gut health and holistic gut health and the brain-gut connection, but it's going to elaborate a little more on actual bacteria and gut biome science, and it's going to teach you how to utilize high-end biome testing kits with your clients, and really kind of tailor and read results and things like that, and come at it from a more diagnostic and professional standpoint, on top of your holistic services and approach to coaching. So that's just a little explanation of some of the ongoing trainings that we offer, and that is how those can be used nicely to complement what you're already doing. A lot of coaches will start in the program and then add additional training as they go, but every coach that comes to us gets access to our monthly business masterminds and our closed group. So we are all about growing our coaches. We are all about having successful coaches. We love to feature our coaches. We give them opportunities to write for our blogs, to feature their content on the things we do. We do all kinds of things. And then every graduate from this program has access to a done-for-you client system. It's not an obligatory thing. It is a privilege. So we like to do things to really empower our coaches. So what you'll see, if you haven't yet, the Buddha Belly blog is a complete benefit to the coach and the individual. So what you guys could do with the Buddha Belly blog is our coaches are able to recommend specific episodes to certain clients. They're able to use it for their own educational purposes. We've had an incredible group of speakers and people contribute to that. And it's a great place for education. It's also a great place to empower your client with their own education. Your access to the Buddha Belly program does the same thing. You can put your client in, literally you graduate and you have a sellable product that we've already furnished for you that you can sell your client. You can make your own package out of it, or you can simply retail it as is, or you can choose not to use it at all. But it's been a really huge benefit to most of the coaches that we've had. And what they can get to do with that is they put their client on that program. We send them the book. Your client gets the book via Amazon, a real book. The book it's the same book that you get when you start your course. So it's going to have the educational piece, then it's going to have the workbook piece, like the journaling and the action steps, right? Because action is how we solidify information well. Then it's going to have your recipes and your food logs and all this stuff packed into one place. And this course takes them through a 3-week holistic gut restoration protocol. And what you can do is our coaches are able to coach along with that. So it's great because it helps empower their knowledge. They can get on that course, they can feel strong in who they are. That's what makes a successful coach, is empowering the personal power of the person that you are working with, not telling them what to do. So we're really big about that. And so this is a great resource to be able to do that and allow your client to empower themselves and allow you to elaborate more with it, to do more of the life coaching, to do more of the support and the empowerment or the strategic, more in-depth coaching with them, because you're not so busy having to go over some of those basics, like what is whole food and etc., right? Or they're pre-educating before they see you, so they feel empowered in their process instead of just waiting for someone else to tell them what to do. So you have access to that upon completion and graduation of this program too. We are well priced. We've priced our course now very reasonably. And the average single certification is probably around $5,000 to $6,000. In this program alone, it runs about $4,999, and you guys can qualify. If you book your call and you do your analysis, you can qualify for up to a 25% discount on that and up to $2,000 of spending credit toward ongoing education, because we want to see successful coaches. Okay, we can't give it away for free because, frankly, if you can't invest in yourself, then who's going to invest in you? So going after a business, if you're not willing to do it, invest yourself, and expecting other people to pay you for services generally does not go hand in hand. But we still like to make it reasonable for people, because we need a lot more coaches. And so we're priced well. We have a passionate group of people, and I work individually with each person that signs onto this program. We do a vision call where we set up your platform. We teach you how to study in a way that actually teaches information as you're learning it. You're actually going to learn to teach it along the process. And this is going to do a couple of things for you. This is going to solidify the information in your own brain much better than just learning it and taking notes. But it's also going to develop rapport with the potential client base as you go. So we teach you, we train you in a way that allows you to build your business and your rapport and your audience as you're going through the process of training, and it actually helps you retain the knowledge better. So we have a really unique way of doing this. We don't love tests. Tests and memorization make a good student. They don't make a good coach. Hands-on is the way to make a good coach. So we've looked at all the holes that we've seen from the coaches that have come to us previously, that are not super active, that have graduated other schools, where their dissatisfaction has lied, and we've taken a lot of notes. And we've tailored everything about this school now by year 5 to tailor to those obstacles that arise with most coaches. So I always say, don't let go of me, I don't let go of you. So our coaches stay, they have ongoing access to the business masterminds and to the closed group. So they can grow, they can evolve in their businesses and their mindset and their own personal health, because as a coach, our own health is a journey for us too, So our school is based on that, and we work closely with our students. So we take a limited number of new enrollees each month, but we pop out some darn good coaches. And so if this is you, so if you are somebody who is looking for just basic education, you're probably here because of gut health. We are very passionate about holistic gut health, which is the approach of, we are not just mechanical beings. We are mental, emotional, physical, and spiritual. And only when all areas come into alignment can we see optimum health and wellness. So when we approach the gut, it's the same thing. We still have to look at the whole and the entirety of the person in regards to the gut. And the gut affects the entirety of the human, and the human's multi-functions affect the gut, which just affects each other. It's an incredible synchronicity, and it's a thing that gives power to so many areas of our life. So we're very, very passionate about it. So I wouldn't say many people come to this school unless they have an interest in gut health on a holistic level and holistic wellness. But if you're here just for some ongoing education, you've got the business part down, that's not your thing. The coaching stuff, you've already been there, done that. We do have the educational program options available, which are snipped versions of this full program. So you can get just that, you can just suction out that area of education and be on your way. But if you are here to transform, to grow your business, to start coaching, or to evolve a practice you already have, maybe you need to define because you don't really know what you have or what you want yet, the Holistic Gut Practitioner certification course and program training is the place to be. We combine entrepreneurship into what we do, because entrepreneurship is often not taught. They might teach some coaching strategy, might get some business advice and some tidbits, but entrepreneurship is an incredible beast. I always like to say, it's like the difference between, it's the exciting venture of, am I going to be retired in a year or homeless in a month? It's this process, and it requires the utmost mindset, support, and mentorship outside of yourself, and persistence and tools. And so we like to just keep providing that for our coaches. So we're really, really big on the entrepreneurial aspect of coaching coaches. So if this is for you, if you're at all interested, I definitely advise you book your vision call. We're going to brainstorm a little bit. I'm going to go over your stuff. I want to know about you. I want to know where you've been. I know where you want to go, at least a vague idea. And we're going to brainstorm some ideas of how you can get there. And I really hope that we have a great relationship, a great future, because I love watching people succeed and I love watching them turn their passions into fruition and doing, living their purpose, and especially in their businesses and creating things that impact the world. So I'm Coach Britt. I'm the one that will be chatting with you when we do a vision call. And if you have any questions, please contact us through hwcacoach.com, or you can email me personally at Brittany, BRITTNEY, at hwcacoach.com.